The workers chased me all the way back to my apartment because I wouldn't pay $90 for a disgusting overcooked pizza. All good though. Currently in the hospital with multiple infections and liver failure, all because I tried their meatball sub. No. Biggest mistake of my life next to marrying my wife. No. God help me, please.
No. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Although if you're watching this, it's probably a couple days after St. Patrick's Day. But welcome to the podcast, the What's on Top cast. I am Alex.
And I am Ryan.
And today we're going to touch base on a couple things. Are you getting vaccinated? I'm going to taste a couple of these sauces. We're going to talk about a naughty teacher who forced her 5-year-old to stick his hands in the toilet, amongst other things. So let's jump right into it. Rye, vaccinations are coming down the line here.
Okay.
And stuff's opening up, right? I think MMA-wise, you're a big MMA guy. We keep talking about this. It feels nonstop. But they are opening up things for full crowds. And I think vaccinations are going to happen by April. So the big question...
vaccinations have already started happening.
No, I mean for every person.
Okay, yeah.
Old people and shit are all getting them. We get that.
My aunt got one. My roommate got one. A bunch of people I know got one.
So... big question, are you getting vaccinated?
Yeah, when I can.
And why not, right?
Right.
And I run into people that are, I'm not going to put that in me kind of thing.
My mom doesn't want to do it for some reason. And she was like, I don't know, I don't trust it. There's a few people that died because of it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Who's the few people? Like
I don't know, like 6 people or something.
Marvin Hagler supposedly may have died. I'm air quoting if you're just listening to the audio.
Well, I don't really know, but it's... people die from vaccines of other shit, right? And it's not one size fits all.
I'm not Fauci.
Yeah, it's one size. It's not one size fits all. Is what I'm saying. Is
like a condom,
right?
So,
sure.
Not anything like a condom.
Well, you can fit a Magnum over like this laptop screen.
That's true. Condoms are used for other things.
Right.
Water balloons in a pinch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'll get one.
Yeah,
I don't have any problem with it.
Whatever gets us closer to being normal, I'll do whatever.
Yes.
I've had so much shit wrong with my body in my lifetime. I'm not really worried about getting another shot.
It's a couple shots. Yeah. I don't really see why.
Or the Johnson one is only one, I think. One and done.
Yeah, but do they have those? Are those available?
Yeah, that's the one my aunt got.
So I heard.
And to be fair, my aunt's like 97.
Yeah,
I call her my auntie, but she's like my great. Whatever aunt.
Yeah.
But she got
misleading.
one. Yeah, she got one. I call her auntie, and she's like 97 or 98 or something. She's old.
And she's still kicking it.
And she's still kicking, does chores around the house and everything.
Savage.
And got a vaccine, which I'm surprised about because the last time I saw her when it was like the height of like COVID everything is when we went over to her house. She didn't have a mask on or anything. Everybody else did. And she was like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck, buddy.
And she was like, I'm 97. I'm ready to go. And I was like, damn. And the rest of my family was all messed up. And she was like, just give me a fucking hug and a kiss. I don't care if I get it. And I was like, and this was going to her house after my grandfather's funeral. And she was still like, I don't give a fuck.
Didn't care.
She was okay with it. And now she has a vaccine, which I'm kind of confused about because before she was like, I don't give a fuck.
But who cares? That's really the way to be.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Ruthless.
Be safe, but be a gangster about being safe.
I told her years ago that she was going to outlive me, and I'm still convinced that's going to happen. She's going to be 312 before she kicks it.
Like Noah.
Like she lives alone, does all of her shopping, does everything, and she's good to go.
Good for her.
She's great.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
So, we promised everyone last episode that I'd get in on these taste testing expeditions. I was hoping we'd have more sauces, but we do at least have a sauce.
Right.
Jalapeno pepper sauce. You can see that camera. I don't know if that was a good shot or not.
Probably not. If you hold it up to him, probably.
It's irrelevant. Who gives a shit? We're going to eat it.
So you were so worried that this one was going to burn your face off.
Well, I thought this was the one that was going to wreck my face that we talked about last episode.
Accidentally got thrown out when I cleaned out my fridge.
It's for the best. It smells pungent.
It's not that bad.
It's got sweet to it, though.
It's jalapeno. How hard could it be?
All right,
just take a sip.
Should I just sip it?
Just take a sip. A nice slurpy sip.
Are we calling this a burger
Odds
sauce?
are you take a slurp through the straw.
1 to 5.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
2.
3. You suck. I'll still take a sip, though, just
All
for
right.
the purposes.
It's thick, like a shake.
Fuck. Okay.
Spicy?
No.
Just flavor.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's,
Well, if you take a sip like that, obviously.
it's got, it's almost sour.
Call Christina up here and be like, I got this green smoothie shake. Take a sip.
Babe, we made apple celery shakes. You interested?
It's green. It's it's made with spinach, broccoli, cucumber,
Kale.
avocado, and
Kale.
kale smoothie.
Kale.
What's all these peppers in it? Don't worry about it. It's the seeds from the cucumber.
No, it's actually cucumber. It's actually good. It's got a sour note to it. I don't know what you put in there.
It's not bad. It definitely needs to go the other direction, but it's more of like a dipping, like you know, like a chip or something like that. But
Yeah, I don't know if I would put that. I might mix that with something.
I think it needs to be a little more smooth, like it's too chunky a little. It's kind of like a sauce you get at a Moe's,
Yeah,
like the
Welcome
salsa bar
to
that they have.
Moe's.
Yeah, those. And then they discontinued my favorite one, which I'll probably just make my own of. The pineapple. They had like a pineapple salsa that they made. It was great.
Moe's did.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Moe's guy.
I got rid of it.
I lean towards Chipotle, although shameless plug. There's a place called Burrito Me near where I work in Laconia, New Hampshire. Lights out. They're not playing around at all. They got special meats, Tuesdays, Thursdays. It's a thing.
I can't for the life of me remember where the place is in Boston, but it's like the most authentic, like Mexican burrito place that you can go to.
Anna's Taqueria.
No, it's something else. I can't remember for the life of me.
It's Anna's.
No, it's called something else. But yeah,
We'll figure it out.
we'll go with that. But yeah, I'm gonna remake that so it's more of like an actual like smoother verde, not cucumber seed.
Yeah, is there cucumber in that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was gonna say.
That's just what we're gonna tell Christina to
When she drinks
take
a
a slurp.
smoothie. What is in it? I'm curious.
I made it a while ago. It's definitely jalapeno, garlic, onion.
Other things.
Tomatillos.
Fitting space.
Yeah, it was months ago, so I don't remember exactly how I made it.
It's very Mexican based. I feel like
It was
we've-
kind of just me going at it,
yeah, for whatever reason.
but
I've-
the next time I'm gonna actually write down what I do.
I feel like we've done 2 back-to-back Mexican gigs, and I want to start hopping into barbecue sauces.
I can make that next.
So we need to get something tangy that's got a little punch, but very tangy. That's gonna top off a burger just perfect.
Okay.
So I think that should be the next go at it,
Yeah, I'll do that one next.
at the very least.
It'll just be a giant bowl on the table so you can spoon it.
By the way, I don't know why I just thought of this, but how do you feel about people? And it happened to me last
How
week.
do I feel about people?
No, not just people. How do you feel about people that when a light goes from red to green, there's an immediate beep?
Oh, they should die.
That person's not allowed on the planet.
I got hit with that on the way to work, I think a couple weeks ago,
Everyone does.
and I was so upset. It like ruined my
What
morning.
what's your move? If that happens, because I have a move, I have an actual move. It's like hitting XB in Mortal Kombat. I use this move every time someone hits me with this
I'm
way
going
too quick
slower.
beep.
I'm going under the speed limit, as long as they're behind me.
No. This is what I do. I will sit at that fucking light. It's now green.
Wait for it to go yellow, and then you can book it.
They hit you a couple more beeps, right? Sit there. No, you wait till it's red, and then as soon as it turns red, you beep, and you're off. And now they're stuck at that red light, and they realize they made the biggest fucking mistake
By honking.
of their week, and they'll never beep at another person. So yes, I do. I blow the red light for the sake of humanity, really, because it's the right thing to do.
Didn't you bring up one day? It's when you let somebody go, and then the person behind them books it behind them.
Oh my god!
Like
It's stop
same thing.
signs, 4-way stop sign, right? And then it's clearly this person, this person, this person, this person, or whatever order they arrive. But if there's enough people, it's one by one by one. We're all good people. But sometimes, every now and then, a fucking dirtball makes his way into the intersection, and he comes up to the stop sign right behind someone. This person's turn to go, and he just follows his ass and tailgates them through. Eventually, someone needs to follow one of those people, get him out of the car, and beat the shit out of him. And I'm not encouraging road rage by any means.
Should be legal to hunt that person down.
Yeah, like it should turn into the purge once that happens. Like whatever goes to that human being, everyone in the intersection should turn around and follow them, get them out of the car, and teach them a fucking lesson.
No, I don't know why this reminded me of this, but I watched this video. I think it was yesterday. It was like the surveillance videos. This guy walking down the sidewalk with like whatever in his hand.
CCTV.
Yeah, and this car crept up right next to him. You could obviously tell it was like somebody trying to like kidnap the person or whatever. So he like noticed
Quick
right
casual
away.
kidnapping.
And then he's walking this way. Car rolls up. They have like one exchange of words, and then he books it running opposite direction. Right.
Good
so the
him.
car fucking starts reverse booking it. Like Fast and Furious, has to slam on their brakes all the way down the street.
Paul
so
Walker
as soon as
style.
he notices him going super fast, he books it the other way, zigzags across the street. Another car is coming, so as soon as he gets to this car across the street, this one's coming this way, he books it the other way again, so they can't see him. He's on the other side of the car that's coming this way, and he continues to run around the corner. I'm like, that was the smartest fucking thing I've ever seen.
He was just zigzagging and
Just getting him away, and then at
bing
the very
booming.
and then they
Beep
left.
bopping.
They left because as he started to go this way again, didn't slow down this time, just booked it around the corner.
Ting
Just
tanging.
gone. And you didn't see the car that was trying to get him. But I was like, that's the smartest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, I don't really know what the fuck you're talking about because there was a lot in there, but I can envision it somewhat. We should have pulled the fucking video up.
Yeah, I'll find it.
But it's okay. It's good for him. I think about like if people are shooting at you, right? If someone like stopped in a drive-by, bat, 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 are you going to run in zigzags? Because eventually you're going to have to mix those zigzags up so that because they're just going to follow you on a zigzag.
Honestly, I don't know what I'd do because in the moment, I'd probably like freeze up.
Just shit your pants.
Yeah, I'd be like,
just shit.
I'm not Neo.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Why'd you shoot at me? Now I need underwear if I live.
I don't know what I would do. But I definitely am not surviving. I'm
Hopefully-
not that type of guy.
Hopefully you do. I don't want the
survive something
podcast to
like
die this early.
that. I'm definitely not the guy that's going to survive through that. Everybody else is going to be like, "Oh, that was cool," and I'm going to be lit up with 3,000 bullets in me. That's just how that's going to happen.
They're going to chalk your fucking hat right
I'm
into the
Swiss
sidewalk.
My chair almost broke.
Swiss cheese.
Um,
All right, let's talk about this 5-year-old kid. This blew my mind when I read this story.
Okay.
Absolutely blew my mind. So there's this little kid in Arkansas. Is it Little Rock? I think it's Little Rock.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
All right. So he clogged up the toilet, which, by the way, I'm gonna go on a tangent here.
Okay, so I'll find it.
I used to stay at my uncle's when I was a kid, right? My mother's brother, and one time I think I like peed all over the seat because I left the toilet seat down. And he like walks in, and I didn't wipe it off because I was a cocky little bastard. And he comes in and he's like, "Did you piss on my toilet seat?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't. Wasn't me." Right? He's like, "No. You peed on my toilet seat." I'm like, "Yo, Unc, that wasn't me, bro. You got the wrong person." It was just me and him in the house, by the way. And he's like, "Don't piss on my seat." I went back like 4 hours later, pissed all over the seat, left it there, walked right out, and dealt with the consequences because. I mean, you don't piss on another grown man's toilet seat.
That's gross.
Regardless,
And you have to wipe it down.
regardless if you're 5 years old or not.
That's the
But this
grossest thing.
5-year-old clogged up a toilet seat, and 5-year-olds don't have great toilet, presence. They're just
Right.
not great.
They're not.
So
They're almost just barely tall enough to.
to do the toilet thing.
Right.
So shame on this lady
So
because
mom
she
teacher forced 5-year-old to dig in toilet.
dig in toilet. So
Like, I
this
don't know
teacher, let
what-
me give you a recap. This kid clogged the toilet. Little kid, he's a fucking kid. And this teacher, instead of, hitting up the janitor or whoever it might be to come unclog the toilet, little plungy, mwah, mwah, she forced this kid to put his hand in there and take the stuff out to clean the toilet up. Is that not an immediate firing?
I feel like that's child
Abuse?
like that. There has to be some sort of law to get locked up. There has to be something.
you
Like she
think
should
there's-
go to jail for that.
You think that's a jail thing?
Probably. It's like child abuse, right? You're forcing a kid to dig into a toilet with his own cuckas.
Yeah, you don't want a kid's hands on his
Is
own
it confirmed that it was
doo-doos.
doo-doos or just pipi?
Doo-doos and pippies.
Termination of a kindergarten teacher after her child says he was forced to dig in the toilet with his bare hands. She said she was horrified when her 5-year-old told her what happened at school. It's degrading for a child. I don't feel like any child should have to go through this. They basically made him go into the toilet and get his feces and the dirty tissue out of the toilet.
Fucking dirtball lady.
Holy
By the way,
shit.
what a quote from the grandmother. No. He's not a janitor. He's not a custodian. He's not maintenance. No, not at all.
As soon as she found out, she jumped into action. They pulled her son out of the classroom and enlisted the help of her mother. You want a child to put their hand in there physically and clean out the commode? No. He's not a janitor. He's not a custodian. He's not maintenance. No, not at all.
Not at all. Which, by the way, and I don't mean to shame the kid because it's not his fault, but if there was a glow bowl in that toilet, he probably would have had an easier time.
I just don't understand why what's the reason she saw it in the toilet and she was like, our pipes aren't strong enough. You need to get that out.
Dude, you just don't do that to a little fucking kid. Like, a lot of stuff is off limits. Like, you don't fuck with little kids.
But I want to know why she made him do it.
I have a better question. Why is she a teacher if she's the kind of person that's going to make, like, I'm going to teach him a lesson
does it say,
fishing
like,
shit out?
She on the phone and told her it's not good enough for me. Everyone it happens Sunday.
I hope everyone's upset about the fact that we're talking about this, by the way.
It doesn't say why.
No, she's a fucking lunatic. This is really...
Forced to dig in the toilet with his bare hands. There's no reason, there's no nothing of it, and this happened
you don't need
3 days ago.
You don't need much more. She's a crazy fucking person.
3 days ago. I mean, do you expect anything less from Little Rock, Arkansas? I feel like this is as news as it gets down there.
Don't hate on the South.
Crystal Hill Elementary School.
Not everyone's a country bumpkin, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it.
But
that's kind of par.
By the way, the global. This just made me think of it again. How great a global is.
So explain what a global is.
I mean, if people don't know what globals are, they're living in like 1920. I don't really know what to tell them. I've been trying to put everyone on. All right, Global. If you're watching this, by the way, I'm your spokesperson. I will handle everything for you. I'll promote it as hot as I can. I'll let you pay me for it. But
so what is it?
So it's this little thing that attaches to the toilet bowl, right? Then when you walk in, it's motion activated, so it senses you're there. Little light flicks on in the toilet, and it glows. So you can make it change colors. You can pick a single color. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. But this way, when you wake up at night, you don't have to flick the light on to wake yourself up. And then now there's no going back to sleep. Because once those lights hit your eyes for a lot of people, yeah, dude, hit any of these glow balls. Right here. Bang, bang, bang. Glow ball. It lights right up. It gives you something to aim at. It works for men. It works for women. It's cheap as hell.
Motion activated toilet night light with air freshener. Does yours have an air freshener in it?
Mine doesn't have an air freshener.
You fucked up.
I did
fuck up. You got scammed, bro.
Look, different colors, whatever you want to do. This is the greatest invention, literally since purified water. I don't know where to take it.
Okay, so is this to like you? Do you have to plug it in, or is it just
no? It's got a battery in it, which sucks because when you got to change the battery, it's peepees. But
this one's got.
So that's the one downside, global. Maybe it comes with a set of gloves that you can put on, and then when you change the batteries, you don't get pee-pee hands. But I mean, hopefully you're not peeing on it anyways. But this thing, dude, middle of the night, wake up, don't wake yourself up. You go right back to sleep, especially if people have trouble going back to sleep like me. This thing is genius. And it stops from you having to sit down and pee. Have you ever sat and peed middle of the night just so you didn't have to flick the light on?
No.
I haven't either. Which, by the way,
you set that up, so it was like I exclusively sit and pee.
Look like you. I was expecting you to say yes, but by the way, the only time it's acceptable for a man to sit and pee, and this might be a whole nother episode by itself, but the only time it's really acceptable for a man to sit and pee is when he was sitting down expecting a number two, did a pee-pee, because every number two starts with a number one, and then the number two never comes. So the intention was clear for a number two, but obviously just the number one happened. It didn't happen. You sat there for 5-10 minutes just so it didn't have to be a sit and pee, but you had to chalk it up and not waste any more time. And then you stand back up and you call it even. It's even at that point. As long as you sat down for a number two. If you sit down for a number one and that's the intention, you can't do it.
I feel like if you have kids in the house, that's kind of like a thing to be like, hey, aim for the glow. But I'm just not. It's probably not something I'm going to spend money on. I have other shit I need to buy. But
$14?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something.
I bet there's a $10 one.
That's not the point.
Yes, I mean,
You strike me as somebody that's gonna pull your pants all the way down to your ankle at a urinal.
I've done it for fun. I've definitely done it for fun. Just to get people like, what's happening over in this region? You go to like Gillette Stadium,
All the way down, the guys come in.
Yeah, you drop trout of the ankle, and everyone's confused, and you sit there with your hands on your hips, poking it out. It's fun. You don't have to really overthink it.
That's what I feel like is happening every time you go to like Fenway and you have to pee shoulder to shoulder next to somebody, and like those bathrooms that are way too small.
Way too small. It depends.
how many people
Depends
are
the
trying to
mood
go.
I'm in. I've done it. I'm not going to deny that I've done it, but not typical. It's not my typical. It's not my go-to move.
Right.
It's not my XB.
You're gonna sit on the opposite side of the wall and try to aim in.
Yeah, I mean,
You sprinkle on the guys next to you.
well, just for fun, you pull it out at the door and walk all the way in with it hanging out. Who gives a shit?
You're the security guard at the
There's-
Fenway
dude, there's
bathroom
worse-
where people are peeing.
There's worse things that have happened in stadium bathrooms than a man dropping trout to his ankles. Trust me. Projectile vomit. People rolling around.
You could be the crossing guard for the bathrooms at stadiums where the people are trying to pee.
You'd have to have the white gloves and the
Yeah.
rubber wrist. Yeah, that's the.
Hey, too
only-
much peeing over there.
You're doing way too much what you're
Hey.
supposed to be doing.
That stalls for peeing, not for shitting. Oh shit. Goal bowl. I don't know. I'd probably pass, but you know, if I was just like,
I'd like to put a poll up. If we could shoot
all right,
a
yeah,
poll
I'll
out.
put a poll up.
We'll put a poll. Global or no global? Do you want the light, or do you want to wake yourself up
I'd
like
probably-
like an ignoramus
On instinct, I'd probably just flick the light to turn on the bathroom.
until you get used to it? It takes everyone a couple of weeks, but you'll get used to it, and then
What
you'll.
if you sprinkle on the seat and you can't see it?
No, dude, you pick the seat up. That's not even a thing.
No, but I mean, like, what if there's times where you pee, bowl, and then it springs out? You never had that happen? Where
What do you
just
have,
like
a fucking fire hose dick?
maybe. And
How heavy is your stream?
sometimes it's heavy.
I can be pushing as hard as I want. I don't think I'm getting a lot of spray back. I don't.
No matter what,
It ain't a
there's going
urinal.
to be a time in your life, like I guarantee, that you start going and a little bit splashes out.
Yeah, it's a urinal.
No, I'm talking about a regular toilet.
That's why you hit the little B.
Regular toilet,
That's why
not a
you pee on
urinal.
the. You know what I'm talking about in the urinal, the little B there. It's like the little aim spot. They have them. You pee on the little aim
I haven't
spot.
seen them in a while. If
But that's where there's no splashback. But even if there's no B, you know where the B is supposed to be.
Mm.
And you pee on that little spot. That way you're not doing spraybacks
Right.
on you. Never pee on the urinal cake, by the way. You might get splashed with like blue
Oh,
or pink
100.
residue.
and slightly to the edge, never in the center, always to this edge, so it catches it and goes in.
Yeah, smart. All good ideas for people who don't know how to piss in urinals. I don't even know why we're talking about this. Just in case you've never peed
Our
in a urinal
adult
before.
brains, that's how they work.
Yeah. My favorite part of the week, as far as news goes, is this bean dip guy. Have you seen this man?
No.
Pull it up while I'm talking, because I want people to be able to see him sitting in his little inflatable pool of bean dip.
So what is it? Bean dip guy?
Yeah. Look, his name's Hunter Ray Barker. Okay, he sat in a bean dip for 24 hours to help promote his favorite restaurant. It's called Los Toros Mexican Restaurant and Cantina. While he was there, he ordered a margarita. Okay, ate an enchilada. He got the Los Toros bowl, like the little symbol tattooed on him, and then for whatever reason, just because it's 2020. Lana Del Rey popped up and walked over. I don't know how any of this happens, but it's a guy in Los Angeles, and he literally spent 24 hours of his life sitting in a bean dip pool. There he is. That's my buddy getting a tattoo, Hunter Ray Barker.
Holy shit.
Is he wearing waders?
Yeah,
He's
it's-
wearing waders, though. I didn't see that before.
No, it looks like he's just wearing one of those like fly fishing, like
Yeah, he's got like the whole. Isn't that a wader? I might be wrong,
I
but
don't know what it's called.
see, now I feel less impressed about it, Hunter
He's
Ray
not even
Barker.
getting dirty. He just takes it off and he just walks away.
Yeah, his waders are filthy.
It looks like he's the lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
I feel like I'm. You know what? I feel like I got cheated.
Yeah, you got.
I got a little
you
bit
got
cheated.
bamboozled.
But
He's wearing something. He should have gone in there naked.
if anything though, you're sitting in an inflatable pool which has no support on the butt, on the concrete. Your butt's getting sore.
I had a
It's
friend.
not like David Blaine type magic shit where you sit in a bowl of water for 24 hours.
Right.
But I mean, still slightly impressive.
I had a friend once that sat in a wheelbarrow and they dumped a bunch of spaghetti on him.
Why?
Just because.
Just because he felt like getting spaghetti head?
Yeah.
What kind of gravy / sauce?
I don't know. Just like normal out of the can sauce, because you're gonna waste it anyway.
If
It
I
was
was
full, like just he was in the wheelbarrow and he was just covered in spaghetti and sauce.
If I was part of that, I would have whipped up the world's best gravy, all fresh Roma tomatoes, garlic, onion, fucking basil, parsley, whole 9 yards. I would have done it right.
So on
Just so it tasted good when it smoothed over his face.
on Monday, singer Lana Del Rey even showed up in solidarity. The artist shared a photo of herself smiling beside Barker, who sat in the pool of beans. I didn't even notice her in the picture. That is her, Lana Del Rey.
Good for you, Lana. You think she eats
She
there?
supports beans.
Well, yeah, because part of it is like everyone wants them to eat those tacos, and that everyone knows that she's on her way. Big explosive way, golden opportunity to grab the bull by the horns and support local business in a big explosive way.
This
I
happened,
think
what, 4 days ago?
Yeah, I think we should give Hunter Ray Barker like a.
Can we reach out to this guy and see?
Yeah, we should give him a solid congratulations or an
Right.
almost congratulations, just because it's not as impressive as I actually thought it
Yeah,
was.
I'm gonna keep this on queue and see if I can get a hold of this guy and see if we can interview him.
Yeah, we might be able to get him on the show.
I mean, he's not like that big, right?
I mean, he's got a couple credits. He's got a couple IMDb
he knows
credits.
Lana
I
Del
looked
Rey.
into him a little bit. I
Well,
don't
I'm
know if
gonna
he knows
message him
Lana,
anyway.
or it's just really the taco situation that I was talking
I'm
about.
gonna message him anyway to see if I can get a hold of him.
Yeah, let's reach out to him. It's
Can't help but try.
we can interview him, ask him how dirty his waiters were, how long it took him to wash the bean off because none
why
fucking
didn't he
hit
do
his
it
skin.
naked?
And why did he get tatted? Why?
For fun?
So many questions. We don't have answers, but we can interview the guy. We'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
we'll do that.
So we'll reach out to him and we'll give everyone an update at the very least.
Bean guy.
So, okay, I've started this venture over the last week of just writing things down that my wife says.
Mm-hmm.
My loving wife. I love her to death. She's the best. But she says ridiculous / hilarious shit on a regular basis. And I figured I would share some with you. Since you're so kind to share the bad reviews that you find with me,
Mhm.
I'd hit you with some of the things that Christina says regularly.
Okay, ready?
So let's start with this one, by the way. It sounds naughty.
I can't wait till she hears this.
It sounds yeah. It sounds naughty. It's not what you might think it is, but let's throw it out there and see
Okay.
where we go with it. Don't blow that on my face because I'll slap your face off your face.
What was it in reference to?
I don't remember. I just wrote it down after she said
It wasn't.
It wasn't
sexuals.
No, it wasn't the naughties. But
You stupid idiot.
don't blow that on my face because I'll slap your face off your face.
Off.
Off.
Like I said at work that one time.
Totally off your face.
Off.
No more.
Oh no, I didn't say it. You said it, and I was just in the background going.
Miming it for me, which was beautiful. Secondly, she keeps complaining because she has arthritis, which most people call arthritis.
Normal people call it what health
Arthritis.
professionals might call
Arthritis. She calls it arthritis.
Arthur writers.
Yeah,
Like,
she
does
has a
know
problem.
She's wrong.
She has a problem because there's a bunch of authors writing books with her hands, apparently.
She's like a real life
Writers.
Billy Madison that has to go back to school all the way through to prove herself.
Be nice. She's downstairs. This one happened a couple days ago.
That's what I said.
We were going to bed, and she said to me, she looked at me dead serious and said, I want to lay down in your indent.
I don't know what that means.
It meant in my arm, but apparently, in her
Indent.
words, I want to lay down in your indent.
Sure.
And last one that I loved because she had now realized that I was writing down all the things she was saying for this segment. And she said, this is like when you make a bad move in checkers and you realize you just set the person up to jump you twice and you go, fuck, I just messed up. And I
Holy
said,
shit.
yeah, babe, that's actually exactly what you just did. And she proceeded to say
You
no more
move,
things.
You set up the person to jump you twice.
Twice, and you say,
oh, I
fuck.
fucked up.
I just messed up.
I love that. That's awesome.
So kudos to the wife for coming up with a couple funny things
So
here
you
and
need
there.
to get people. Yeah, I want to hear more.
I want to hear more from her. I want to hear more from other people too.
What has your spouse said to you that?
Is worthy of talking on the show.
Yeah.
because everyone has it. It's not just. It doesn't have to be a wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, husband. We don't care.
Send in what crazy stuff
Significant other.
your significant other says.
They. I don't give a shit. Just whoever
Send
you
it.
spend time with, ship it over.
Right. I'll make a poll too, so we'll see if people can just respond to it. Send it in.
I would love that.
All right.
And while we're winding down here, let's hit some bad reviews.
Bad review time.
All right, guys, before we get into bad reviews, it wouldn't be a pod day unless we had something absolutely bananas happen. So my dog escaped out the front door. My wife's downstairs yelling, "Alex, the dog's running around the yard!" And I had to scoot out the front door. I said, "Ryan, with me right now. Let's capture it." So we go to run out the door. We didn't realize the baby was in the living room. I shouldn't say we didn't realize, but the baby, I have an 8-month-old. She was in the living room. Ryan steps out the door. He goes, "What about the baby?" And I said, "Let's go get this dog." So we left the baby to fend for herself while we went and captured the dog.
And you're going to jail.
By the way, it took us like 30 seconds. We hunted her down real fast and captured her up, brought her back home. Everything's safe. But, I mean, it's not a pod day unless there's washing machines, mother-in-laws, dogs escaping, whatever the deal is.
Babies are resilient anyway. Should be fine.
Yeah, she could have figured it out. I came in, her face looked a little red. Maybe she bonked it off a couple things. But she'll be good. Let's hit some bad reviews.
All right. So the first one, Burger King. And we got Taylor, 64 reviews, 1 star. This was 3 years ago.
Oh no.
Employees are loud, lazy, and play inappropriate content on their TVs occasionally.
What is inappropriate content?
I'm hoping it's prawns.
It could be prawns. But
Yeah,
my
prawns.
best guess is it's some kind of like rap/hip hop music video.
But it's on TV occasionally, so
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean that's probably like
You know what I mean?
explicit content.
Yeah, and some lady's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're doing that while I'm trying to order a medium fry." Which, joke on her, she should have went to McDonald's for the French fries.
It would be so great if like little kids roll up and they're just like, "I want a 4-piece nugget," and then they're just playing porn on the fucking TV.
By the way, McDonald's or Burger King French fries?
McDonald's all the way.
I actually might lean Burger King on that one.
There's some, I don't know.
There's
Like
something
I
about
don't
them-
eat them anyway, but McDonald's always wins for fries.
Yeah, but if I had to pick one,
McDonald's all the way. Nothing else there though.
I might go BK.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a toss up. It's a toss up.
Here's one for McDonald's. So the reason why I chose this one is because there's a term used in it that is very relevant to you that you've literally spent a whole day on talking about when it happened at work.
I love it.
Waited 30 minutes for 50 chicken nuggets. Got no sauce. Driest nuggets me and my friends have ever choked down.
Ever choked. So, by the way, 30 minutes for 50 nuggets.
It's a long fucking time.
I mean, that's a little less. That's a little less than a nugget a minute. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but
But that's all I ordered. 50 nuggets. Driest nuggets me and my friends have ever choked
bro,
down.
you could have went to like a real restaurant and waited 20 minutes
Not
for
minutes.
50 chicken tenders.
It's 50. I didn't even know they did. Did they still do like the 50 chicken nugget thing, or is it
I
just
think they-
2020?
Dude, I don't care. If it's late, give me 100 nuggets. I'll eat every nugget. I won't miss a single one. I promise. If I'm full and there's 20 nuggets left, I'll power through it for the sake of being a man.
So, all right. So this next place is a gold mine for bad reviews. Overall, they have a 2.8
What's the
like
restaurant?
total. Regal Pizza
Ooh, where is it?
in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Um,
Shout out to Regal Pizza. Hopefully you
Emma,
get that 2.8 up.
Emma, who has a picture of a squirrel with tons of stuff in its mouth, has one review. This is the only review she's ever left. And she goes, "I ordered food, and you know what the delivery guy gave me? He gave me a burger. I ordered a pepperoni pizza, and I got a burger. Where do you get a burger from?"
Where does that happen?
So she ordered a pepperoni pizza and got a burger. And so I want to know, did she accept it? Did she just say, okay?
Oh, she definitely accepted it. Most people are way too afraid to say something. By the way,
Where do you get a burger? It's all capital. Like she's very clear.
Where do you get a burger from? I trust more people that have one review than people who have 180 reviews.
I think there's one guy on here that had like over 300.
Because the thing is, if you're a 300 review person, you either do this for work or you're just a whiny bitch. Like, that's the reality. And how many 5 stars is that whiny little bitch leaving? You know what I mean? Like, not a lot. Yeah. I can't wait to get to the 300 review little whiny bitch guy. So, because that's gonna be bananas.
Let's see if I saved it for this one. Either way,
but she was so appalled by just getting a cheeseburger. She wanted a pepperoni pizza.
From?
And by the way, the burger might have been great. So she
Where's
might have
the burger from?
Well, I mean, it's from the same spot, but
yeah, but she's asking, where do you get a burger from? Maybe they don't have it, and he got it from somewhere else.
Imagine he stopped at Burger King on the way, ate the pizza,
gave her one,
dropped off a Whopper.
Is it like a nice, decent burger, or is it just like a single patty BK?
Yeah, if she ordered a pepperoni pizza from Regal Pizza and he showed up with a burger from the Crown, like, you should be kissing that man's feet.
I don't know. He got a burger from somewhere. So on the same page, next review down, same place, Joseph has 6 reviews. The pizza tastes like dog doo-doo. I don't recommend this. I got sent to the hospital and I was diagnosed with diarrhea. Please help me.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way he went to the hospital.
I got diagnosed with diarrhea.
Buddy, I know
it's a disease.
Yeah, I can diagnose myself with diarrhea in 15 seconds flat. It's first push and I know what's going on.
So, the one place in Leominster, we had a TGI Fridays, but it was awful. And me and my friend Eric went there once and got just like endless like appetizers or whatever. We got like mozzarella sticks, wings, and like whatever else.
Shoot it.
We didn't even make it to when the bill came. To when we had to go to the bathroom.
Did you?
Before the bill came, I had to sprint to the bathroom, and diarrheaed.
Did you have to diagnose yourself, or did you go to the hospital?
I quickly diagnosed myself, and after I was done, I noticed I got back to the table and my friend was gone. And I was like, and then he was in the bathroom.
Oh, I was going to say, he abandoned you?
No, so like 30 seconds I had to go to the bathroom. He had to go to the bathroom.
I thought he abandoned you to walk home with diarrhea, but...
No, both of us got hit with it at the same time almost. And that was...
Did you hold hands under the stall door?
Well, I didn't even know he was in there.
That's fair.
And that place is no longer there.
That TGI Fridays?
Yeah, it's gone.
They have that bucket of bones thing, though. It's like ribs and chicken and stuff.
All I know is I'll never go to a TGI Fridays for as long as I live.
I don't know, dude. I went there one time. There was a golf tournament on. I went there for a bucket of bones and some Arnie Palmers. And I was...
And Arnie Palmers.
Well, not Arnie Palmers. John Daly's. I was pleasantly surprised.
So
not all of them are terrible.
Also, same place. Zenelson leaves. This is his only review, too. This was only 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, they're fucking up recently.
I got a fried rat from here.
Wait a second.
Bunch of stuff like
Wait a second. That dude's got to be just a comedian.
I don't know.
What do you think he actually got?
I don't know. Fried rat. Chicken.
And it wasn't good.
It was a fried rat. Everyone's
reaching out. We need to start calling these places on the pod and ask them directly, say, can I talk to your manager? And then we'll go, I'm going to read out a couple of reviews to you. I want to know what your response is to these. And we'll
Definitely
literally...
not the guy from 603 Grill.
No, dude, that would be the best one to do it to. But we'll give these people their time to defend themselves. Because it's almost unfair. I mean, anyone can shit talk a restaurant. Let that man defend his restaurant.
Yeah, we should really start just calling restaurants on
the pod
and just seeing
and say, I have 3 reviews to read to you. I want to know what your response is, and then you start reading them off and let them do their thing. Let them defend themselves.
I doubt they would entertain that though.
It could be reasonable that guy could
be
like,
I'm going to read you your own reviews that you've probably seen already.
Yeah, but that guy could be like, you don't understand. We were going to make mozzarella sticks. A rat fell in the fry later. We bagged up the rat by accident, and I'm okay with that if that happened. But let that man defend himself.
Remember that story a long time ago? I don't know if you ever heard this, but like somebody found a finger in their Wendy's chili.
Whose finger?
I don't know. But it was like this big
man finger or woman finger?
I don't know.
I feel like a man's finger would be slightly cleaner for obvious reasons.
I don't know.
We don't have to go there.
I'd
prefer a man's finger.
I don't know. He found a fried rat from there. Same place.
Regal
One
Pizza.
review down.
Yep.
DB Shashi. It's got 3 reviews.
Shashi.
This was a year ago, though. 1 star. The food tasted like moldy, raw, dry mouse poop. And the owner, instead of telling people you're going to do, how about you either do it or shut the place down, But the grammar's terrible. But the way it looks like, we know what to do. Shut the place down in all capital letters. I will never come back here. Don't even try to talk to me into it. Do not come here unless you want to eat junk.
Okay, so last guy got a fried rat.
He got moldy, raw, dry mouse poop.
The second guy got the poop from that rat. Regal, what's up, bro?
They're all over the place.
Regal, we're gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. I promise you. We're reaching out. By email, by phone, I don't care. We're gonna figure it out.
So same place.
I'm not gonna let people drag you up and down the sidewalk like this.
Same place. Kim Z.
Jung-un.
7 reviews. Year ago. Fantastic food. I currently am in the hospital with multiple organ failure because of an infection I got from the meatballs. No. I asked for pepperoni as a topping for my pizza, but they gave me ricin.
No.
Overall, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. R-I-C-I-N. Ricin? Ricin? Overall, a great experience, even though I was charged $90 for french fries.
Okay, dude. We're missing something here. These are bananas.
I have a feeling that people are just getting in on it now, that it's like a staple, that it's a bad, like...
Yes.
Like, but what I also noticed from this is some people are saying, what do you expect from a place that's just a drug front?
Okay, this is the first review redemption. We got to give Regal a chance because some of these sound crazy. I mean, that was elaborate.
Fantastic food. I'm currently in the hospital with multiple organ failure because of an infection I got from the meatballs. So it's either she's definitely playing around or she actually got sick from it but played it up.
What is the chances of both? Put a percentage on it.
I don't know because there's a lot of these in here. It's 2.8.
Chances,
it's like one of the lowest rated places in the country.
Chances she got a kidney failure because a meatball got stuck in it is 15%. No, dude, something's going on here. We need to reach out.
So this last one that I have,
I want one more from Regal because I want to know how bananas gets. But I know something's up here. We're giving Regal a chance to respond. We're gonna do review responses. I don't know what we're gonna call it yet. Restaurant review responses. We need as many R's. Really, restaurant review responses. We're gonna get something in there.
Reviews. So this one's also from Regal. It's a month ago. 2 reviews. I put this one in here because it's also very sarcastic and like maybe this place is just a joke for reviews.
Who knows?
So, how did I not die after eating here? There was a whole arsenal in the bathroom. My wife told me there was 12 dead cats in the ladies' room. The workers chased me all the way back to my apartment because I wouldn't pay $90 for a disgusting overcooked pizza. All good though. Currently in the hospital with multiple infections and liver failure, all because I tried their meatball sub. No. Biggest mistake of my life, next to marrying my wife. No. God help me, please.
No. No, dude. It can't be. Okay. We're going to personally review this place.
Oh, it's perfect. That's the last one I got from
Regal.
Yeah.
Where in Mass is this?
Let's look it up.
It's not Lemontown, is it?
No, God, no. Don't tell people where I live.
But no one knew you lived there until you bopped it out of your mouth right there.
You just said it.
No, I just asked if it was in Lemontown.
Regal Pizza. Oh, it's got a 1.8. 292 reviews in Mattapan, Massachusetts.
Oh, it's in Mattapan.
Look at this pizza.
I mean, it's dusted out. No shot. No shot.
Oh, my God.
Someone fell asleep when they were making that thing. That thing is fucking dusted.
What's this?
That's more pizza.
Oh, what is this?
It's a salad. It's a salad with fucking lettuce, 2 pieces of American cheese, and ranch fucking packets.
Oh my God.
There's no fucking shot. Someone
Holy shit. I don't know what that is.
It's a pizza without the crust.
Gross. Oh, look at this fucking Hershey's pie. God, this is ridiculous.
Time out.
I'll pop all these on. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. What is this?
If you're only listening to this audio, you fucked up. I'm gonna read this.
Oh my god. Hold on. Read this. Yeah.
Regal Pizza Boston. If you're reading this, you're probably just home from the bar, a little drunk and looking for food. Go to bed. Trust me on this one. The user reviews are 100% accurate. I ordered food after a night out in South Boston. The place made no mention of price, charged my card up front, and required a side order as well. After more than an hour, it still hadn't arrived. I was away from my phone for a moment and returned to 2 missed calls. I quickly called back. The total time from the calls to my call back was maybe 7 minutes. And had the delivery guy yell at me for supposedly falling asleep. He returned and delivered the pizza. As described, pizza is in a giant box but is fairly small and definitely disgusting. The whole thing is doused. Really, it's completely soaked in oil. The mandatory side orders, yep, they forced me to grab these two, were just as bad. The chicken fingers had all the breadcrumbs melted off. I think there was a second box as well, but I just threw it in my butt. No, he doesn't say that.
No.
I just threw it in the trash along with the rest of the stuff. Total cost, $46 plus tip for garbage. This place is one of the only late night delivery places in Boston, and they know it. So their business plan is basically to gouge people for terrible food. Lesson learned, all caps, stay away. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. You think these reviews are bad, and you just took us on a long trip down bad review land.
Oh, shit.
And the pictures really justify. Scroll up for a second. Nope. Wait. A little bit down. Down. Nope. A little more.
What this?
There's a picture of a fucking landfill. This is what I ordered last
What
week.
got me is the fucking...
The burnt up pizza. Dude, what is
What the hell is
this?
this?
Is that calamari? I mean, would
There's mini tacos on it.
you order that?
I
From
don't know, but the fucking
salad
lettuce with 2 pieces of yellow American cheese slapped
Please,
on top of
if
it.
you're listening to the audio only, hop on the YouTube channel and look at the video because you need to see this picture.
Holy
It is
shit.
epic. I mean, yeah, dude, no way.
The avocados on that.
We need to give them a chance
Okay.
to respond.
That's
Either way,
enough
we
of
need
that.
we need a chance for response.
Okay. Holy shit, I'm crying.
Good for them,
I did not expect that.
dude. They're
Holy
making
shit.
money off of serving people ass.
That's. I'm gonna deep dive on that some more.
All right, that's. Ryan's shit's broke.
Okay.
He was iced tea his own chest.
Okay. I guess that's a good part to stop.
All right,
All right.
that is definitely
Oh,
fair enough. All right, guys, don't forget to send us your bad reviews and burger suggestions to @whatsontop_official on IG, @whatsontop for TikTok, or email us at whatsontop2020@gmail.com. Also, hit us with things your spouse says. We want to hear from those too. We'll read the comments. We'll do the thing. We'll eat the burgers. I'm Alex,
I'm Ryan.
and that's the What's on Top cast.